Hello guys, DJ Aaron here. Today I am going to do a video. It's story time. DJ Aaron tells a story. weasel2htm told his story on how he met uxwbill and all that stuff. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell a story of how I met uxwbill and Weasel in the blogtv chat room for the first time. I'm going to start out with the YouTube story first. I came across their YouTube channels in, I should say 2007. This was way before I had a YouTube channel. And then in 2008, when I made my very first YouTube channel, I had subscribed to them before, just for a little while. They didn't know that I've subscribed to them early on. But a few years have passed. My first channel was not getting much traction. I made quite a few videos on the first channel, and then I had the second channel, and that channel is pretty much the channel before this one. And then after that channel, I got a little bored of it, and then I made this channel, which I started back up in 2011. So in between that time, I was kind of shifting off and on YouTube as it was. But in 2011, things kind of started to take shape. This would ultimately be the first time I tune into a Weasel show. Now, I was impressed with the first Weasel show that I tuned into, and this had uxwbill. I was a bit shy because, I was thinking to myself, what am I getting myself into? But the first Weasel show that I tuned into was very awesome. I mean, this was the first time I've tuned into a Weasel show. It was during the epic Weasel and uxwbill show. It was very awesome to see those two up on the screen, the big guys on YouTube, so to speak. They have quite a following. They even had quite a following then, because the fact that they, were together in the same room. It wasn't until after that first show, I think Weasel tuned into one of my shows before the epic Weasel show. He kind of told me about it. And then after that, they started coming to my shows a little more, and etc. Started supporting my show just a tad bit more, and as luck would have it, they kept supporting my show. I would support their show, they would support my show. It was pretty much, back and forth, when you think about it, as the years pass, things are different, they change rapidly. But I'm very glad to have met Weasel and uxwbill for the first time in history. From that day on, I think we all have been very good friends from that moment on. Basically online friends. We all haven't really met in person yet. I mean, it would be nice one day to meet in person. It would be nice one day, but my biggest memory would be the the Weasel/uxwbill extravaganza. I mean, they had another one in 2012, and that was epic too. And without them guys, my show wouldn't be where it is today if it wasn't for them to have me, plant my feet in terms of live streaming and joining Stereo Dust Particles, etc. I mean, I thank them both because they gave me a reason to keep broadcasting, and this is why I still do it, because I was able to get my foot in the door at the right time, etc. And it was great. I mean, those two guys are still great, and I respect them dearly. And they're awesome. So that is kind of my memory I have of Weasel and uxwbill. So yeah. Oh, and on a side note, if you go back to one of my videos in the upload playlist, you will see one of the behind the scenes videos of that we had uxwbill and weasel2htm and all the other guys on Skype. If you go back, or maybe I will link the video and mention down below in the description, but if you go back, we had a fun time on Skype. It was great. It was uxwbill's first time on Skype. So if I put the link down in the description, you guys go back to that video and stuff like that. You guys get to see a little bit of the DJ Aaron radio history as it was back in the day. So anyways, guys, that is my story of how I met Weasel and uxwbill. It's been a long ride, let me tell you, and it still keeps on trucking. So anyways, that is it for this video. Peace out and practice and enjoy, and take care of yourselves and love one another, as CompDude512 always says at the end of his show.